Okay, so first, let's start with some reading. So I'm going to put 5 of the reading questions on the board, and then I'm going to call on students and have you take turns reading. Okay, let's see. People want to. Okay. So let me find. Let's see. I'll have Hassan. Can you read number 1?
Okay, well.
Very good. Nur Kareem, can you read number 2?
Name one right in the field of right.
Good. Roxana, can you read number 3?
What was the first U.S. capital?
Good. Kanya Pa, can you read number 4?
What's the first U.S. state?
Good. Shartuga, can you read number 5?
When do people want to be citizens?
Good. Gulta, can you read number 1?
Who can vote?
Good. Aisha, can you read number 2?
May one right in the Bill of Rights.
Very good. Let's see. La, can you read number 3?
What was the first U.S. capital?
Very good. Muterler, can you read number 4?
What was the first U.S. state?
Good. Let's see. Shernemu, can you read number 5?
Why do people want to be citizen?
Very good. Nilar U, can you read number 1?
Who can vote?
Very good. And Pome, can you read number 2?
Name one right in the Bill of Rights.
Very good. Great job, everyone. If today was your reading test, everyone passed. And also, I always tell students when we practice reading, when you go for your interview, pay close attention to the question or the sentence they have you write, because then they'll have you write the answer. For example, let's say they have you read what was the first U.S. state. If they have you read this in your interview, they will ask you then for writing, they'll have you write the answer. So then for writing, they'll have you write Delaware was the first U.S. state. So they'll have you write the answer to the question. Okay? So now we did the reading. Let's do the writing, okay? Does everybody have some pen and paper?
Yes,
Yes.
teacher.
Good. And make sure we're going to do a writing quiz. So that means no looking in your books, just try and do it from your memory.
Nộp gì mà? Quên vào bài số rồi.
And then, so I will read, we'll do 5 sentences. I will read each sentence 3 times, okay? And then at the end, we'll look at the answers. So it's okay if there's words you don't know how to spell. Just like in your interview, give it your best guess. And then we'll look at the answers at the end, okay? Okay, so number 1.
Okay.
Citizens can vote. Citizens can vote.
Okay.
Citizens can vote.
Vote.
Citizenship can vote.
Number 2. Freedom of speech
Freedom of speech.
freedom of speech freedom of speech is a right. Freedom of speech is a right.
Ya, ikan na.
Anh có lẽ từng cả.
Freedom
Mình xin mấy cả.
Of speech is
Dạ
a
đó rồi.
right.
Để thầy cái được không? Đó một bình thường.
Number 3.
Oh.
New York City was the first capital. New York City was the first capital. New York City was the first capital.
Capital. Rồi.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Number 4. Delaware was the first U.S. state.
US state. The first US state.
Delaware was the first U.S. state. Delaware was the first U.S. state. Okay. And then the last one, number 5. They want to vote. They want to vote.
They want to vote.
They want to vote.
Citizen. Right now. New York.
Would anyone like me to read any of the 5 again?
Number 1, citizen can vote.
Mhm.
Number 2, a freedom of speech is a right.
Mhm.
Number 3, New York City was the first capital. Number 4, Delaware was the first U.S. state. Number 5, they went to vote.
Very good. Yep, you got all 5.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's look at the spelling.
Yeah.
Who would like to spell number 1?
Me, teacher.
Okay, Muterler.
Citizen can vote. CITIZENS. Citizen can can vote. VOTE vote.
VOTE vote. Very good, Muterler. Good. Citizens can vote. And good job. Make sure you have an S on the end of citizens. Good.
CENS.
Who would like to spell number 2?
Me.
Oh, Sharonemu, let's go. Good.
FREEDOM. OF or SPEECH. RS is ARGST.
Good. Freedom of speech is a right.
Right.
Good job. Who would like to spell number 3?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll have Aisha can spell number 3 and Shartuga, you can spell number 4, okay?
NEW YORK CIDY city WAS was PHE there FIRST first CAPITAL capital.
Good.
New York City was the first capital.
Very good. New York City was the first capital. Oh, and sorry, students, I think I forgot. Oh, yeah. New York City was the first capital. And then Shartugal, will you spell number 4?
Delaware was the first U.S. state. Delaware. WAS was THEFIRST. USSTATE state.
Good. Delaware was the first U.S. state. What about number 5? They want to vote. Who would like to spell that?
My teacher.
Okay, Hassan.
THUNDONE1
One more.
VOTE.
Good. One thing, this one wasn't one.
WANT.
WANT.
NT.
You want.
This one,
One.
WANT.
WANT. What?
Want.
They want to.
They
want
want to vote. Good job. Does anyone have any questions about the spelling?
No, teacher.
No,
No,
teacher.
teacher.
No questions? Okay, great. So now we're going to practice some of the yes or no questions, okay?
Yes.
Today, we're going to go back and look at arrested, jail, crime, and illegal. Okay? So we're going to just do a review of these 4 yes or no questions. So students, can you tell me, what do you see in this picture?
Ticketed by the police.
Good, yeah. This person is arrested. They're in what we call handcuffs. And arrest means, yes,
Arrested. What
taken
arrest?
Take
Taken
jail.
by the police.
To jail by the police.
Taken to jail by the
By the police.
Okay, let's see. Share name move. Will you read the question?
What does arrested mean?
Good. And Lair, will you answer?
Taken to jail by the police.
Good. So yeah, with arrested, it's that action of being taken to jail by the police. So on your citizenship application, they ask, have you ever
Been
been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer? And what would you say?
No, teacher.
No. Good. And what does arrested mean?
Taken to jail
To
by
jail
the
by the
police.
police.
Good. Taken to jail. So I do want to look at something, because in this question, we always focus on arrest. So we talk about arrested, being taken to jail by the police. But what about, who knows, what does cited mean?
Good.
Yes, Aisha?
Ticket, driving tickets. Yes.
Good. So like, yes, like we see in this picture, it's a driving ticket. So this one question has a lot of different parts to it. So it asks about arrested, it asks about cited,
I did.
driving tickets,
Driving tickets.
and then it asks about being detained, which is also, detained is very similar to arrested. That's if the police have stopped you,
In a jail, prison.
put you in a jail or prison, or put you somewhere to stay. So if we look at this question, it says, have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained? But maybe let's say you haven't been arrested, so no to arrested, and no to detained. What would you say if you do have a driving ticket?
Yes. Yes.
Good. So even if the answer is no to arrested, no to detained, if the answer would be yes to driving ticket, you would still have to say yes. Because remember, have you ever, and then those three parts, arrested, cited, or detained, if any of that is true, then you would say yes. And if you say yes, that's okay. Saying yes to a question doesn't mean that you cannot become a US citizen. You just have to tell them what happened. So you would tell them your story. So like if you had a driving ticket, like I have a driving ticket, so I would have to say yes to this question. And I would say, yes, I had a driving ticket in 2007. You would tell them the year when it happened, also the month, January 2007. So you tell them the day when it happened. You say what happened. I was driving too fast. So I got a ticket for driving too fast. And then I paid a $200 fine. And then where did that happen? Oh, also you want to tell them I got the ticket in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So you also want to tell them where it happened. So for this question, if you're saying yes, a good answer would have the, a good answer to this question would have the when. When you say yes, you tell them when it happened. So the date. You would tell them the what happened. I was driving too fast. I made a U-turn. Maybe you got in, maybe you ran a stop sign, and you tell them the where it happened. Where did it happen? So that's how you would want to answer questions about if you had like a driving ticket. So make sure to listen for that, because even though arrested may be no, if you had a driving ticket, you'd want to say yeah. So let's practice. Aisha, have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer?
No.
No?
No, teacher, never.
Okay. And what does arrested mean?
Take to jail by the police.
Good. So taken to jail by the
By the police.
Good. So what is a jail? So what about jail?
The place police take people.
Good. So like we see in this picture, this man is in jail and it is the place police
You.
Okay,
The
so
place police take you.
Roxana, will you read the question? And Hassan, will you answer?
What is a jail?
The place police take you.
Very good. And now on your application, they ask, have you ever been in jail or prison?
No.
What would you say?
No.
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 No. Unless it was true, then you would want to tell them yes. And what happened? And what is a jail?
Police.
People are naughty.
A place.
People are naughty.
Police protect
Police take people.
Good. The place.
Police take people.
Police take you.
The place
Or you could
police
also say the place
begin a reason.
police
The
take.
place.
Police take you.
That would both be correct. Let's see. La, will you ask the questions? You'll ask both questions. And Kanya Pa, will you answer?
Have you ever been in jail or prison? What is a jail?
Sao anh này cái này? Tính nào anh nghe nó.
Sao mà cô đâu ngồi hết cô này mà đã.
Mới đi nữa.
What is a jail?
Police take people.
Oh, Kanya Pa, sorry, it's a little hard to hear you.
Place
Have you ever been in jail or prison?
No.
Nó lại biết ta này học bên biết.
What is a jail?
The place police people.
Very good. So yes, it's good. Always listen for that yes, no question first. And then sometimes they may only ask the yes or no question. So sometimes they may only ask, have you ever been in jail or prison? And everyone, what would you say?
No.
No. Good. And then if you move to the next question and say, have you ever? Then you know you don't have to give the definition. But if you hear a what question, like what is a jail? What does arrested mean? That's when you know they are asking you for the definition. Very good. What about what is a crime?
Break the law.
Break the law.
Good. So a crime to break the law. Like what is this man doing here? He's stealing the phone. Good, Roxana. And are you allowed to steal phones?
No.
No, good. Yeah, it's not okay to steal phones. So this one on your application, they ask, or in your interview, they may ask, have you ever committed a crime, assisted in committing, or attempted to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested? And what would you say?
No.
No. Good. So again, when we hear that, have you ever, we know it's a yes or no.
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 Let's see. And Nilar, what is a crime?
Break the law.
Good, to break the law.
To break the law.
Okay, so let me practice. Let's see. Shartuga, have you ever committed a crime, assisted in committing, or attempted to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested? And what is a crime? To break the law. Good. Let's see. Hassan, have you ever committed a crime, assisted in committing, or attempted to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested?
No.
Nope.
No.
And what is a crime?
Break the law.
Good. To break the law. Very good. And same thing, the last one. What does illegal mean?
To break the law.
Good, yeah.
To break the law.
The law. So we would say words crime and illegal are the same thing. It means to break the law. You could also say against the law.
Against the law.
Or not legal. Okay, very good. So let's see. La Nunt, what does illegal mean?
To break the law, against the law, not legal. Crime equal to illegal.
Very good, thank you. And pomade, what does illegal mean?
To break the law, against the law, not legal.
Very good.
Crime.
Now, this question asks, have you ever helped anyone enter or try to enter the United States illegally?
No.
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 Never happened anyone.
Good, yeah, you could say no, never. And what does illegal mean? What does illegal
Break the
mean?
law.
Break the law.
Break the law, not legal.
Not legal.
Yeah, Nakarim, what does it mean?
Break the law.
To break the law. Good.
Against the law.
Or you can say against the law.
Not legal.
Not legal.
Not legal.
Very good. Does anyone have any questions about illegal?
Yes.
No?
No.
No.
Okay, good job, everyone. So now we've got 10 minutes left.
Yes.
Let's all bring out our citizenship books.
Yes.
And we're going to open to page 106, chapter 7, the Constitution. So what do we see here in these pictures?
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
White House.
This one,
People.
I know it's tricky. It looks like a White House, but
No. Congress.
Congress.
Right.
What is Congress?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, so this one
Congress.
is not the White House. This one is the Congress building.
Congress, baby.
And what are the two parts of Congress?
Senate and House.
Good. The House and the Senate.
Senate.
Oh, and the sun.
And what's this piece of paper?
The Constitution.
Because
Very good. So
the Constitution.
the Constitution.
Constitution.
We know it's the Constitution because we, the people, are the first three words of the Constitution. So if you see we, the people, you know it's talking about the Constitution. So chapter 7 explains how the Constitution then forms our government. So let's remember, when was the Constitution written?
1787.
87.
1787. And what is the highest, or what is the supreme law of the land?
The Constitution.
Good. So our laws all come from the Constitution. Like how we were just practicing crime, illegal. We decide what is a crime and what's against the law. It all comes from what the Constitution says. Constitution is that highest law. And what does the Constitution do?
At the government.
Good. So the Constitution sets up
At the
our government. Very good. And we'll talk about what that means.
If sit at the government, defund the government.
Yep, good. Let's look. Who would like to read on page 106?
Me, teacher.
Okay, Roxana.
The Constitution tells us how the government works. It tells us our more important laws. The Constitution is the supreme law of the land.
Good. So again, that supreme means number one. Very good. So the Constitution is what set up our government. And is our government a democracy or are we a communist government?
Democracy.
Democracy.
Democratic.
Democracy. So the Constitution is what says that right here, we
Supreme.
people, so the United States citizens get to choose our leader. In a communist government, who chooses the leaders?
Government chooses.
Government chooses the leader.
Good. The government chooses the leaders. Good. So again, let's see. Gultaj, what is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Good.
Constitution is the
The
supreme.
Constitution. So it's the supreme law, the number one law.
Yeah.
That means if there's another law that does not agree with the
Constitution.
Constitution, that other law is gone. It cannot be. All laws must agree with the Constitution.
Constitution.
And talking about the word supreme, what is the highest court in the United States?
Supreme Court.
Supreme Court.
Good. Supreme Court. Very good. And how many justices are on the Supreme Court?
9.
9. Very good. Who would like to read on page 107?
Me.
Okay, La.
And these are the first 3 words of the Constitution. We the people make our own government. This is the idea of set government.
Very good. So self, when we use the word self, it means us.
Yeah.
So again, the people. But of course, the people who can vote, what do you have to be to vote?
Citizens to vote.
Good, yeah, you have to be a citizen. And how old do you have to be?
18 older.
Good. So citizens 18 and older, we get to choose our government. And we choose our government by voting. Good. So let's look. So the idea of, so we talk about the idea of self-government. It also just means we the people. So like I said, always when you're doing your 100 questions during your interview, listen for certain words. If you hear the words self-government, they're asking for we the people. So if you hear self-government, that answer, we the people. Like we see here, a group of people, let's say they're all citizens and they are all 18. What are they doing here in this picture?
Vote.
They're voting. Who is someone they can vote for?
Citizen.
President.
People we vote for, like our president. President. Who else is someone we can vote for?
Kamala Harris.
Yeah, so president, vice president. Who else is
Speaker
someone
House.
we vote for?
Speaker House.
Well, we vote for our U.S. representative. So we can vote for our U.S. representative. Speaker of the House is chosen by the people in the House of Representatives. But we vote for our U.S. representative.
Yes.
Who else is someone we can vote for?
You,
Citizen.
What about what do we call the leader of a state? Like what is Tony Evers?
Governor.
Yeah, we can vote for governor, the leader of our state. What about, what is Tammy Baldwin or Ron Johnson? What are they?
Senator.
Senators. We can vote for our state senators. And how many senators does each state have?
100.
Each state. Two. In total, in all the United States, we have 100, but each state has 2. So for students living in Wisconsin, we vote for the 2 Wisconsin senators, or for Renee, you live in Michigan, so you would get to vote for the 2 Michigan senators. So that's the idea of self-government, we, the people. The people get to vote and they choose the leaders, like our president and vice president, our US representatives, governor, senators, and many more. You'll see when you become a citizen, there's many different leaders you can vote for. And on that note, it is 10:03, so we will stop class for today.